Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is build your our junk journal day. So we're going to work on this baby. I pulled out some things and I've been little by little I have been collecting for this journal and just putting stuff in here. So she's already kind of full. I did go ahead and sew the signatures in without you. I'm sorry, but I've explained before. Yeah, the sewing in of the signatures is kind of a surgery. It's a very meticulous surgical procedure for me. At least it seems to be. I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but with my camera up here, I need to look up into the light and see where the holes are sometimes, and I was bopping the camera and anyway, so yeah, so I already explained it. But anyway, I've got a few pieces of ephemera here. This has something sticky. I just noticed. Trying to see what that is. Anyway, okay, so we have this one that we had made together. We made these on a Mass Monday. This is something I made a long time ago. It was a leftover scrap, and I've got some gold on it. And then I had done a scripture passage in here, and it's a pocket. Super easy pockets. We might do these for a Mass Monday because they are really cute and really easy, and they've got tons. If you don't put something here, you've got tons of journaling space, you know, on the inside, and then you can decorate the outside. So yeah, I've got this. Now this is already decorated. There are a few things in here we've done together and a few things that we're going to do together, or I might do on my own. This isn't finished, so I'll put that over there. Most of the stuff I think that's in here is not quite done. This little guy and gal is going to go in here. I just fell in love with this. I love the burnished pink and the gold together. Oh, so pretty. And then I don't know if you guys remember, we did these like weeks ago, the journaling cards. So we did the embossing and then we did, you know, just like the gold around the edges and stuff. So I decided to keep these for this particular journal, and some of these I'll decorate. Like, let's see, I'm not going to do anything to some of them though, because they're already done. But like this one here that says Paris, I think I'll do, and then this one. But the ones that have the city embossed on them, pretty sure I'm just going to leave those to themselves. I think they look pretty nice. This little girl, she's so cute. That's that double pocket that we can have as a triple, depending on where you know, glue your edges. I love that. And we did some embossing on the edge of this for the gold. This one's done. We did this one together. That's our little booklet pocket. You open and you can write over here, or you can attach, you know, you can attach things to this page. And then you've got your pockets on this side. Okay. This is one I did with the what are they called? Oh, gelatos. This is a gelato. Isn't that pretty? Ugh, I like that one. And I did it, that was the one I did on the red. So yeah, so I glued her there, and I haven't done anything else but stamp her on the edges. So I'm going to do a little bit of something to her, and then I thought this one would look really nice in here as well. And this is decorated. This is our little booklet we decorated that's like that other one. Here, I'll untie it so we can see like that. So you've got all that journaling space. Look at that. Isn't that nice? We've got a nice tab up here with the scripture reference. So go ahead and retie this. Pardon my fingers. I laughed about it the other day, but I'm serious. I think some of my fingers are permanently stained brown, like my thumb under my nail. I have washed my hands this morning, but look at me. I am covered in ink. I was playing so much. So that one's ready, and this one is ready. And this one's got, if I remember correct, yeah, it's got a cloth pocket on the front, and then a pocket here, and then of course if you glue it in right, it could have a third pocket. Okay, she's pretty, huh? I like that. And then this one is out of our Edith Holden. I really want to do an Edith Holden video. I know everybody does them, but I was thinking it'd be fun to do like some full page Edith Holden layouts for a journal, and yeah, so I think that's coming down the road. And then this is one of the little pockets I did, and I decided to decorate, and it's got a little slip and it's a tuck, you know, for the corner, but it's got a little slip pocket. I thought that would be a fun Mass Monday pocket to do. And then we've got this one, just a simple little down the middle, but she's decorated cute and pretty, and she'll look nice in this journal. And then this one needs decorated. And these are our signatures, okay? So we have 3 signatures. Oh, and I've already glued this in. I went ahead and relinquished this pocket. There's a little tuck here, but I did cover the pocket with, technically you can still reach into this pocket underneath here, because I left this open as a third. Let's see if I can show you guys, as a third spot right there. So you have this one, then you have this, and then this is a little tuck space here. But I made this particular one for this journal, and that really didn't fit on any of the pages. It only fit on one of the covers. So I chose the back cover, but yeah, it's got the little flowers and so cute. And super old ruffle, and these are antique. This is truly vintage pieces right there. So yeah, I love her. I think she's so cute. So whoever gets this journal, I think will really love it, and we're done with it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side, and I'm going to put the ephemera that's done over here with it. And we're going to have a little bit of fun decorating. So that's what this video is going to be about. And I don't like decorating in front of you guys, you know that, so I'm making myself practice because I think it's super important that I get used to it. I fussy cut this guy out a few weeks ago, and I still haven't used him, and I want to use him. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little distress on him. I've brought some material with me. Brought my scissors. I've got all of my little pieces of ephemera ready to decorate. And yeah, so if you want to decorate along with me and work with me on something you're working on, that'd be awesome. And we can just make these things look beautiful together. So here we go. Isn't he cute? He came off of one of those Lynn's Art Studio pieces that I had, and I just really liked him, and I thought, you know, I could fussy cut him and he would look cool on something. So I did. He's literally, I'm surprised he's not torn up. He's been sitting on my desk for probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 weeks, floating around, you know, into different spots, and I have not torn him up, which is a miracle in itself. So let's see. I was going to look here real quick and see. We'll cover her face. Not that. No. Actually, he might look kind of cute on the front of our Edith Holden folder. So we're gonna have to do a little something about this. This is not distressed. We can't have that, right, guys? I'm gonna hold this. Well, I'll do the back side so I don't ruin it. Here. There we go. I'm gonna hold that there so I can do the edge. Make sure it's dark. This was made, if you guys remember, our transforming greeting cards. This was a old Christmas greeting card I had in a box. Yeah, I like doing those. I should glue some paper down inside of there, like a book page. Let's see, or even how wide is this? I could even do a piece of this. It's kind of thick though. I'm just looking at scraps I've got over here on the side because I don't need to do the whole thing. Just part of it, you know. Let's see. Just take it a little bit in on the edge and do I like to think of these as a Tina fold. She's always just, instead of measuring it, she just folds it along that edge so she can kind of get it to where it'll fit inside. Let's see if I can do this too. I just think it might look nicer if it had something. I don't know if this is going to fit. No, it fits, but just barely. How about we do this? Let's take just a nudge off the edge here and see what happens. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just sit that there. It's really hard to glue. So what I thought was I would take a little bit of my tacky glue. Oh, this isn't wanting to flow. I haven't used it in a minute. I'm just putting it on the edge of this little card I use for my, because I don't need it to go down super far. I don't need it to be, I just want to get and see if I can get this glue up to this edge, and then I'm probably making, see, this is when you get to see me make a mess of things. I'm probably, yeah, it's not working. Let me see here. Where's my, sorry, I'm being loud. There it is. Yeah, I'll just run my, it was just running a second ago. I checked it before I turned on the video. That's funny. Now it's like, no. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. I just want to run some glue in the inside of this here. Just kind of swirl it around a little bit. Because like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to show on the other side of that edge. And then I can push this in, hopefully, and even it out. And I'm hoping I can make this work. You know how glue can be. All right. I think I did it. I did it. I did it, you guys. I did it. I did it. Yay! I'm so excited. It worked. Okay, I'm just going to squish it down. Let's see. We're good. We're good. So now you see it matches. Looks better, you know? Took me a minute, but I got it. So. Okay. All right, now I want to move some of this stuff. I've got stuff all over the place. I have been crafting and making videos all day. So, yeah, I'm kind of discombobulated, I guess, a little bit. Let's see. Now, I had some stuff pulled aside specifically for this journal and a few fun things. Okay, so I want to look over here, grab a couple of our little envelopes and see what we got. See this stuff, he came from the same creator of this kit. So he will go very well with a lot of her pieces. And she always does, Lynn always does like these little circles and just little knick-knacky things that you can put on your piece. And I really like that. She doesn't, I mean, she still does all the folders, you know, and all the envelopes and the tags and things, but she also has all these little squares and circles that you can use that are just kind of, they go with your kit and they're just kind of fun, you know. So we're going to tear all these down and make our own shapes, and we're going to collage a little bit on the front of Edith Holden's poetry here. I think this is poetry, or it might have been one of her writings. She did both in her book. There was, you know, different things that she wrote, and then there was stuff she wrote that was by people, by other people. So let's see here. Let's do that one. I like this one. Let's use this one. Okay. I'm just going to do the torn edge collage. You probably have all memorized by now that that is my favorite, is to tear the edges, so I won't tell you again. So how's everybody's week gone? This video is being filmed earlier than it is, so this will be Friday when it goes up. So I hope you've all had a great week. I'm hoping I did too. I'm actually filming this on Monday, so yeah. I told you guys last week I'm trying to get my videos ahead so that I don't really have to feel rushed. Like this last weekend for my birthday, I was able to go and not feel like, oh, I got to get the videos done, you know, because I was already done. I was planning ahead. Very proud of myself for that, because, you know, that's not a natural virtue of mine. So not like that. Being in legal for all those years, I did learn how to be extremely organized when I needed to be, but I won't say that it is a natural state of mind, okay? I'm sure y'all know what I mean. Yeah, my desk is something else this morning. I actually, though, too, because I've added stuff to my desk with my little haul I did the other day, that is also causing me a little bit of issue up here, you know, because I have tons of stuff that was not here a couple of days ago, and yeah, now I'm having to figure out where I want to put it. We're gonna put this little guy on here. I think it's cute. A hug is always the right size. Winnie the Pooh. So, okay. If anybody's wondering why I do the edge with this and then I come back in with this, if you're newer to junk journaling, you might be wondering why I'm doing that. The reason is this, because around the edge I want a darker frame, and in the center I want it to just be a light dusting of the vintage photo so that it just gives it that vintage old look without being dark. So that's why I do that. And it's easier because with the sponge it tends to streak. So in case anyone was wondering, because I know when I was new I would have been wondering, what is she doing that for? Okay, let me see here. I think I'm going to pull in a couple of things over here from our Miss Tina or something. Let's see. Aw, look at that little baby. He's so cute. Okay. I was looking to see if I saw, this is kind of, no, that's more, yeah, I won't use that one. You probably don't need a person on this one. We're going to do just this and have some fun with these. Okay? So we're going to collage a little bit. He's going to be covering a lot of this anyway, because I want him, you know, to be the focal point. So what I was going to do is try to do it in such a way that hints of everything show without totally covering it. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm gonna, no, because that'll be on the same side. There, I'm gonna do this. I don't want both those roses together because I didn't notice it when I was cutting them, but they are the same rose. So I think it can go either direction, so I'm gonna go that way so that it's away from each other. I may even cover it, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to remember how I have it by keeping it right there. And I'm just going for it. I'm not going to put myself through misery by trying to, you know, be perfect. I always have to remind myself that when I do this kind of work and I build on whatever I'm doing, you know, and just keep building on it, that, or replacing things, moving them around, you know, and finding that spot for them, that the piece is going to end up being pretty. And I'm not going to really have to do a whole lot with it. I don't need to overthink it. Now, if I'm trying to decorate in some specific way, that's different, you know. But when it comes to just decorating the ephemera and making it, you know, something pretty, just collaging these pieces together on top of words and laying them out just right always gives you a beautiful outcome. So, yeah. All you gotta do is just relax and enjoy it. That's what I'm telling myself. There we go. The reason I'm kind of pulling these apart a little bit is because of him, because I want some of all those pieces to show. And if they're clustered, and I don't want 15 items on here, and he's big. So if they're all clustered together, they're not going to show as well. So, okay, so if I do it the right way, he's going to kind of cover up the gaps. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm going to drop this down here a little bit. And then I'm going to place our little guy. See now, part of the roses are showing, the butterfly showing, part of enough of the key, you know, so that you can tell what it is. If I place him there, and then let's see, we're gonna put this, I think I'll put it right where I had it originally. And I was thinking, I should have put some lace right underneath that, but it's okay. Funny, I have so much lace to work with, and sometimes I forget to even use it. I forget I have it. You know what I mean? Do you guys do that? I hate that I do that, because like this would be pretty on there. Guess I could try. Nah, it's too late. I blew it. By putting that down. See, I could have done that and then put the words on top, and that would have looked really cute. But it's okay. Live and learn. Live and learn, right? I am still learning. This is definitely, I just dropped that on my shirt. Yeah, I had, okay, I'll tell you guys a funny story. This happened just the other day. I filmed my haul video that you guys got to see on Tuesday, okay? And originally it was a little bit longer and a little bit more stumbly because I'd never done one before. But when I was doing the review, and I'm not being vain, you'll see what I'm saying. So I'm watching the video and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can see the spots on my shirt, because I had pulled my, oh, doesn't he look pretty there? See, that's what I'm talking about, when you just build it and just kind of let it happen, you know. But anyway, I filmed the whole thing, and then I'm reviewing it, and I'm like debating with myself, because I didn't end up letting you guys see it. I redid it because in one part I moved my camera, and you guys could see the front of my shirt, and I had spots on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like I have food on my shirt. It's because I wear a couple of different shirts, and I always wear them when I'm crafting. I wear them always when I'm crafting because they have glue and paint and stains, and they're torn, you know. I mean, they're old, and they're for my messy stuff. And I'm like, I can't let them see that. They'll think I'm wearing dirty clothes. I mean, the shirt had been washed like the day before, but I was still like, no. So I redid the video. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I thought you might find it funny, because I found it funny. But I wasn't being vain, I swear. But like right now, when I was gluing the bird, I dropped him on my shirt. So of course I have another splotch of glue on this black shirt that I wear. So there's our first piece, and it's going to go into our journal over here. And I'm thinking, though, I want to add something. I should have done that lace. That makes me irritated. Do I have any little short ruffles I did that day with you guys? I think the shortest one I have is that one I just picked up. Darn it. Oh well, if I can think of something, and in our flip through, you'll see that he's been changed a little bit. I am gonna do this though. We're gonna add a little bit, just because I just want to play with this. Now this stuff does get on your skin, and it's pretty hard to get it off. So I'm gonna pull out like a tiny little sponge, okay? And I'm gonna see. I haven't tried this, but I think it might work. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on here. I didn't want to, I'm not doing the gold. I wanted to try this rose gold. Okay, so just brush it around the corners. Isn't that pretty? Can you see? This stuff, I couldn't believe I got it for $5.99. You've got to go to Hobby Lobby and get you some. It's awesome. If you love the shiny, I love the shiny. I really do. So, and it dries super quick on the paper, and also on your skin. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything. It doesn't burn or anything like that. It's just a wax. But yeah, it takes actual water and soap to get it off, though. I found I couldn't just rub it off like some of that stuff I do. Yeah, it was needing actual attention to get it off. So there we go. Now we got a little bit of blingy look to him, so he goes in the done pile. I'm so excited we got one done. Let's see what's next. Okay, let me get a drink of water, kiddos. Okay, I have all my little holders laying here on the desk and they're getting in the way. I need to move them. Let's see. Now she's another piece of the Lynn art, as you can tell. Yeah, and that's an envelope. We did that one together as well. But this one has a double pocket. So you've got the front and then you've got that one. Very cool. I'm thinking I kind of want to do something on the front of this. I can't even, to be honest, I can't remember how long ago I even did this. I know I did it with a scrap of material, or of paper I had. I think I got it from Tina maybe, or that she was doing something and I had scraps and I decided to play with it a little bit. Yeah, so I'm thinking, look at her. She's hanging from from his leg. That's cute. We could do her from the twig, but she's hanging from his leg. Oh, that's funny. No, I'm not gonna have her hanging from the but it would be cute. We could put an umbrella in her hand. Let's see. Oh, we have such pretty people over here, these beautiful little people. This little girl's cute. Aw, and she looks like she's giving flowers to the bird. Some of them are a little too modern, you know, for what we're working on here. So. This poor girl, she looks like she doesn't know what to do with her arms. They're just hanging there. Do you know, I have not used that particular one because the way her arms were hanging with her gloves on, and I just was like, no, I'm not going to use that one yet. So I think I'm going to use her, and I'm going to do my little brush on, darken her up a little bit, and then of course, where's my dry wipe? Wipe it off. Like I said, we don't want them brown, but we just want them aged. Okay. And she is going to stand here next to the bird on that. I'm wondering, should I do some lace on this one? Let me see something here. I don't know if this will. I don't really like that hard edge so much right there. I was wondering if I softened it a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to use this on here yet, but I was just wondering how it would look. Let's see. You've got all these beautiful calling cards. They're so pretty. Look at this one. Thinking. Oh, where is it? Oh, here we go. I was looking for my corner, my rounder. Okay. And then, of course, we want to do a little distress. Since my brush has so much of the ink on there, it really doesn't need dipped again. I can just kind of brush it over and it just fades it out. What does that say? When we are old, we'll smile and say we had no care in childhood's day. But we'll be wrong. I will not be true. 'Twill not be true. I've this, what does it say? I've this one care. I care for you. There we go. When we are old, we'll smile and say we had no care in childhood's day, but we'll be wrong. 'Twill not be true. For this one care, I care for you. Very sweet. I think I'll put Elva Travis's card right there, and maybe this little baby girl right here. And then, let me see. I have some, I doubt they're the right color though. I've got all this blue stuff over here that is for my my blue journal that, yes, I am yet to finish. I keep talking about finishing it and I haven't. I was gonna say I could darken this up a little bit. I like to put these flowers down on with the hot glue. I am going to go ahead and glue this down, and I am going to use the hot glue for this. So it's pretty thick. I want to make sure that it stays. Starting to go a little low there. I shouldn't do that. I need to make sure I don't take it down below where I'm going to have that hanging. So there's that. Since that's such a thick mesh, it's not hurting me. I'm not burning myself. But be very careful, please, 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 if you're not used to working with hot glue. Please be careful because you can really burn yourself. Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna grab my words down here real quick because I want to see something. We are going to put, this journal may, it's, yes, it is a junk journal, but it may turn into also like a prayer journal. I love to do prayer journals, and I'll tell you, they always draw a lot of love from people. People really love them. So yeah, even if it's not an outright prayer journal, it can be used in that way. Plus it is going to be, you know, something that has mention of, you know, scriptures and things like that, more than likely. I'm going to stick this on here real quick because I really like these little guys. These came from my porch prints. Oh, I love them so, so much. They're just so pretty. Some of them have flowers on them, like this one here. And you get them when you buy them. The digi comes with the small ones and then with the larger ones. But yeah, they're just beautiful on pretty much everything. So yeah. I was looking and thinking if I found like a little, I don't really know if I want that on there. I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. Let me see here. Sorry guys. I changed my mind. I don't think that's the one we need. We need something a little more, I don't know. I'm not really sure, but it's not, I'm not feeling that one, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking over here for, I have like a ton of, yeah. Oh, you know what? Where's that little? Sorry, I'm just looking in here real quick to see if I can find my cottages and stuff. Oh, wait, I think they're right here. Yeah. I was thinking it might look kind of cute to have one of these little guys, but I have smaller ones here if I can find one. I think I do. I don't think I need to cut out more. Oh, you know what? Oh wait, here's one. I knew I had one. But I was thinking, should I use the bigger one actually? Does she look weird because she's taller than her house? Oh, that's funny. Actually, I don't hate that. Well, I think I'm going to just go for it, and we'll see. If we don't like it when it's all said and done, we don't have to use it, right? Nobody said we had to use it. I'm using this glue gun because I want to get a little bit of a raised effect because of that lace that I laid down initially. And since it's going to be higher, I thought, you know, it'd help with the... Plus it dries fast. It dries super quick. I just love these little cottages. I think they're Myrtle Cottage by Tina. But the whole kit is just so adorable. Everything in it's so cute. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to use this flower. It's kind of... I'll use it. I think it's kind of cute. Okay. Please be super, super duper careful if you're using the hot glue gun. I know I said that before. I can't help myself. I'm a mommy and a grandma. Please be careful. Okay, and I'll go ahead and use paper, art glitter glue for this guy. I just kind of, with her, and the bird being more nature, and then her, she's such a little cutie, and as she's got her little flowers, you know, I was thinking that she looks like she's coming home from school, or, you know, from grandma's house or something, and just a homey type scene. And so that's why I was thinking of the little cottage. And we can pretend that her name is Elva Travis, and especially since this poem is about childhood, so I thought that wasn't a bad idea. And then on the inside, if we wanted to, we could put something. Let's see. Oh, here we go. These are up and down. I was thinking, nope, not quite. I was going to make another little pocket right there, but I don't think I have a piece that's skinny enough. Could put that, and then a word. Let's see here. I think I'll put another one of these little guys right here. But this one, now this is a challenge to tear these down, and I've done it successfully. It's one of the reasons I keep this thumbnail, is so I can tear things really close to the edge. I am doing that because it's a little bit too big for that section without covering those roses, and I kind of like those roses, so I thought you can still see the word abide. Let me just darken that a little bit. Of course, you don't even need to ask anymore, huh? Just if Tara's touching it, it's going to be distressed. That's just how it is. Okay, and then I'm going to distress this a piece, of course, too. It just seems kind of blank right there, like it needs something. And this little tiny card is blank as well, so the word abide going across there would not be a bad thing. We'll abide in his love. Amen. Amen. There we go. Look at that. It's pretty. Not bad. And then we can do a little something something here. A little gold around this edge, maybe. Just to give it a little pretty. Okay. And we'll put that there. And if we glue this in right, you can even have that as a little tiny pocket. And I know that seems silly, but I've done it before, and they are usable like that. So, yeah. Okay. Put it here, right in the center as much as possible. So we have our scripture reference up there. Now we have, and the way we'll let somebody know there's a pocket there is we'll put like a tiny little tag sticking up out of that, which are so cute. I love making tiny tags. I love making tags, period, so I really do. So there's this little guy, and he already had the shiny on the page, so we didn't need any more. Now what I might do is kind of darken this lace a little bit with some Distress ink, just to give it a little grungier look. Little older appearance. I didn't think about it. I should have done it before, but it's okay. If you can't use your sponge, and maybe if you have any of these little brushes, you can actually, you can go into the tighter spots like right here, and you're doing it very lightly, otherwise, you know, you're gonna get like that. But to get up here so that it looks like you did it beforehand. and just brush it over real super light, and there you go. You've got antique lace. Cool beans, right? Okay, so there's another piece. Where are we at on time? Let's see. Oh, of course I can't see the camera, or the clock ticking down. So I'll do one more piece with you guys, okay? I haven't shown you guys these yet. Maybe I've shown you and I haven't, but I haven't done a video with them. But I need to make some of these, so I'll probably be doing a mass make. And this is a Tina idea, but I love, love, love using these in my journals. There's a couple of certain types of pockets I haven't done yet, but I plan on doing because I really like them a lot. So this is one of them, but it's a double envelope that you glue the tab together, and so you have two on top of each other. And you can seal them shut with a, I use Velcro. You can use a magnet. You could use, you could tie it. You know, I've done it with the baker's thread. You know, so whatever you want to use. But these are so cute. So we're gonna decorate this guy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, look at that! I like that new ribbon. I may run a piece of that along the bottom. Yeah, we're just going to trim this because I can't get that tape. Okay. I've got these things on top of my garbage can. All these cases that I was just looking through. Yeah, I was really excited to get all these different ribbons for 74 cents. I mean, that's a big savings after... I was right. See? Burgundy. I kept saying, is it burgundy? Is it maroon? There. I had to uncover my garbage can. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. We're going to put a portrait or pictures. We're going to do a couple of ladies on this one, or maybe children. Let me see. I'm not sure if I want to do a portrait type or a drawing. You know, one more like that. Oh, she looks pretty there. Let's see. See, I need one for both, so that's why I'm looking at grabbing two. But the color scheme and everything is just perfect. Let's see what we get. Even if I don't use stuff, I'm gonna tear it down when I use it anyway. So me doing it right now never bothers me, and if I don't use it, I just set it aside and it's already ready for me later. That's how I see it. We got kind of a bird theme going on today. That's not normal for me. I don't usually do a lot of bird stuff, but seems like today I did. That's okay, right? I'm sure you guys don't mind. I know I see so many people do beautiful nature journals, you know. Oh my goodness, just amazing journals and ephemera and stuff. So I'm sure I have some nature lovers out there. Now I do love to paint landscapes, so that's my favorite thing to paint is different landscapes. So I do love the outdoors too, in my own just usually in a different genre of art, you know, my paintings. With this, I'm geared more towards the ladies and the Paris and the romance, or I love to do, you know, the children are a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm looking here. I've got some, ooh, look at this one. This is pretty. That would be nice on there, huh? Let's see. I'm just curious about this. Huh. I'm thinking, where's my, oh, here it is. Look at my desk. Oh my gosh, you guys have to know that when we get off here and I'm done with this video, I'm going to be straightening because this is driving me crazy. I don't do well when I have stuff piled everywhere. I really don't. I try, but yeah, it's hard for me. I'm using this glue stick. Oopsie, I'm so clumsy. I hope that it sticks. We'll see. Making sure. This one, it's pretty much the same on both sides, almost. I think this is, if I were to choose one, I think this is the outer part. And I believe because it's so thin, it's going to stick pretty good. Okay. I think I like her better for the outside. And I want to put something, where's my flowers? I'm going to get some pretty floral going on here that will match. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Just making sure. This is more of my fussy cut scrapbook paper that and the reason I'm using this on this type of paper is because it's a rough paper, so it really won't matter. It's not grabbing it like that real thin paper does, the copy paper and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I do that fussy cutting, and this is one of those that I did a fussy cut. Now, because I am putting her on here, I think I'm going to go ahead and do, when I do the closure, I'll probably do baker's thread, because I'm going to tear that off. It's ripping anyway. Because of the fact that her head will be in the way of like the Velcro or magnet or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and put her on here. And I'm using the art glitter glue for this part. So am I even in the picture? Have I been in the picture, or have I been like holding everything out of your vision? I sure hope not, because then that's going to be a wasted video and I'll probably have to re-record it. That would stink. So we're going to put this down in the center there. Okay. She just fits. Look at the picture that's on the inside. I used an old book page for that one, and yeah, it looks right. I think I'm going to cut this off. This leaf here, it's kind of bothering me. It's sticking up. I don't like that. There we go. I'm going to use hot glue for this, because again, when it's on top of cloth, or like it's going to be on top of this lace, I like that raised effect, and it also kind of helps it to meet up with what's already on there, because even though that material is very thin, it still is leaving, it's still raising it just enough that, you know. Okay. So there's that side. And now we're going to do this one. And I'm wondering, do I want to do that same, how will that look? Will that be okay? Yeah. In fact, if I pull it down just a little bit, can you guys see that? If I pull it down just a little bit, that'll look cute. So I'm going to go ahead and trim another piece of this off. I'm going to go over just a little bit because this side is crooked and I want to straighten it out. So I'm going to take this up, and then I'll just work with this piece. Okay. Let's see here. I'm kind of rounding that a little bit. Okay. There we go. And come on now. Turn those out. Probably still have to trim that a tiny bit, but that's okay. And I'm just going to cover this again with, actually I went up too far. I should not have done that. Shoot. Because I am going to lay this one down a little bit lower, like that, so that it goes, yeah, so it goes like that. Figures. Go ahead and trim this excess off. I'm going to trim this up a little bit because I want that more rounded like the other side. And we'll put this girl down. And then I've got this other one here, the flower, and I'm going to use it for her. Okay, so I just really like these little pockets, pocket envelopes. I think they're fun. They're a fun addition to the page. They give you that interest, you know, where a person has to kind of dig into it, get into it, and look for stuff. And that's the fun, I think, is the more ways we can give them places to search out and, you know, enjoy. I can't believe I did that with the glue. I'm kind of touching it so it'll roughen it a little bit and look a little old, instead of just shiny, because once that glue dries it tends to be shiny. So I'm just tapping it with my my dry wipe to kind of dull it a little bit. Okay, now we'll lay. Now instead of that side on that one, I think I'll do it over here because I don't want to cover her little face. And so we got 3 more pieces done for our journal. I'm probably going to start finishing these off this week and try to get it to where maybe next week we can you know, decorate some pages and finish her off here real quick. We're going to be done with it soon. So there we go. We've got that one. And then, of course, like I said, I'm going to do, I don't know that I need to. It's laying down pretty well. Usually I do that because it's like sticking up, but once it's inside the journal and it's been smushed down, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to really need to be moved much, so, or be held down much. I think it'll hold itself down pretty good. So I'm thinking I may not put any closure on it this time. I don't want it hitting these girls, so yeah. But there we have her and we have her. We could also decorate this, but I really like the flower that's on there, so I don't necessarily want to cover that one up. I think it's pretty. So yeah, there's our new piece. So we did that one. We did this little girl with the bird next to her house, and then we did the bird with the collage. So I hope you liked today's video and that you enjoyed decorating some journal pages or some journal ephemera with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.